Hi everyone, this is part 2 video of scraping series. In the first part, we have already discussed the strategy to scrape the website. I will first start with listing all the page URLs. We have 50 pages, so we'll get total 50 URLs. And second, we will extract the book URL. In each page, we have 20 books, so we'll get 1000 book URLs. If you haven't watched first part, I have given link in the description. Now let's start with the implementation. I am using Jupyter Notebook. It's free interactive web tool to run Python code. The reason I like this because output is displayed just below the code. So at the end it seems like beautiful documentation of the code. You can download Jupyter from link I have given in the description, else you can write the code in your traditional Python editor. We have already saw in the last video, by changing this number, we can get any page. So I will write a for loop to create these URLs. And I am ready with my page URLs. My habit is whenever I work on large loops, that is loops with 1000 or 100 iteration, even in our case the loop is of 50 iteration, I do not run entire loop because it will take time. So I will just place break statement here. So after iterating first loop, it will break and come out of the loop. I will write a code for first iteration and automatically it will work for remaining iteration. I have already imported all the libraries which we will need in our code. We will require BS4, that is Beautiful Soap Library, to beautify HTML code. Then we will require request library to hit the URL and fetch the content, the regular expression RE library, and then maths and pandas library. Now I will get the content from the page. To get that, I will use get method of request library. So this is the syntax request.get and URL in the parameter. I will run this and all the content is stored in page variable, PG variable. Let's print this. But wait, just printing the raw content won't help us much. Need to beautify this raw content. So we will use Beautiful Soap library. Beautiful Soap is the Python package for passing HTML and XML document. It will help us to list down all HTML tags from page content. It can search the tag, return content from the tag, navigate to the next tag or previous tag. So this is the HTML source code of the page. Let me just check if this works for all pages in the loop. This is the third page and I think it is working for all the pages. I can still see the star mark here, which means this code is still running. It will take some time since there are 50 pages to download and I don't want to wait that much. So I will quit and work on single page. Now it's time to fetch content from HTML tag. So we will locate the element in the HTML content. I'll copy this first book and search in our HTML content. Let's become detective now. Do we find any pattern or logic to fetch book name or book URL? I can see this book is enclosed in tag A and also in image tag. So we can extract the book title or URL from either of these tags. So tag A is basically used to create hyperlink on the page. And tag image is to display image on the screen. If you are new to the HTML tags, you can visit this site and check the tags and their purpose in HTML. Now we can extract book's name from one of these tags. Let's do it for one more time, just to validate our observation. We'll search for one more book. Here I can find the book. The book title I can extract from either image tag or tag A. I want to show you one more technique to find and navigate in these tags. Go to the page, right click and click on Inspect Element, and you will see all the HTML tags. Here you can see as I am moving my cursor, the selection of tags are changing. So this is very easy to find tag. If we observe, there is li tag in HTML. So li tag is basically to list down element inside the list. In this list, all the books are present. So we can iterate on this list. The class name of the list is same throughout the all element. So we will only extract element with the class equal to this. Because see, there could be multiple lists in the pages. So better to be particular about what we want to extract. We'll extract only those elements which has a class is equal to this. Inside each element there is one product, means there is one book. Inside li there is an article tag, and inside article there is h3 tag, and then there is our a tag. And in the title we can extract our book name. Now you will ask me why we are not extracting all the a tags. This is because a tag doesn't have any class name, just like we had for li tag. And a tag is basically for hyperlink. So there are multiple hyperlink throughout the page. There is hyperlink behind the banner, behind these lists. So let's go in systematic way. So we are very sure that these books are in li tag with class name this. We will find all the li tags with class name equal to this. So our syntax is soap.findAll. Soap is an object of beautiful soap, and we want to find all li elements with class name equal to this. And now I will print the length of this list. It should be 20 because on each page we have 20 books. And yes, book list is 20. I will comment it out because I like my output screen clean and tidy. Let me add some extra print statement. Now it looks nice. This is my first element of the list. Similarly, this is my second list and third list. Let's add break statement. So only I will print first element of the list. Now you can see there are two links inside the list element. So it's our personal choice. We can choose anyone. I'll choose first. And you can see this link is to visit book page URL. This link is same as book page URL. Means after catalog, if you paste this link, you will redirect to the book profile. So I need this URL. This is our syntax number 4. We find first element, tag A, and inside tag there is an attribute href, and so extract the content of href. Also I will extract the name. This is my book name followed with book URL. Now I will comment my break statement to check if this code runs for other iteration also. And you can see there are 20 book names with partial URL. So this is partial URL. To create complete URL, we need to append this URL on the domain URL. So I'll copy the domain URL and this is my full URL. I'll create variable called book URL prefix and now we'll concatenate these two and print it again. So these are all 20 books. Now next step is to visit each of these URL and fetch title, price, description and many more. I will continue remaining code in the next video. So don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you found this useful. See you in the next video. Bye.